Simultaneity. So the concept of simultaneity comes from special relativity, and it refers to whether two events occur at the same time. So often in everyday experience, we assume that if two events happen at the same time, they are simultaneous for everyone. However, in reality, simultaneity is not absolute. Okay, it depends on the observer's frame of reference. If two events are observed as occurring at the same time in one frame of reference, they may not be simultaneous for an observer moving relative to that frame. That's because the speed of light is constant for all observers, and differences in motion affect how time and space are measured. So, no, it's a lot to kind of imagine, so we'll go through an example. Okay, so we're going to imagine that there's a person on a train, and there's a person standing over here on the ground watching the train, and there's a person inside the train as well. Okay? Alright, so I want you to imagine that this train is moving. So this train's moving this way, and there's two lightning strikes hitting the front and the back of the train at the same time. So imagine there's a lightning strike hitting that one and a lightning strike hitting that side, so the front and the back. Now, the person sitting or standing off to the side, this person, they will observe the lightning strikes as simultaneous because they're standing on the ground midway between the strikes, and they see the light from both events arrive at the same time. So imagine that, because remember, to see something, we're seeing the light produced by that thing. So these lights, the light produced from the lightning, is travelling at the same speed and reaching the eyes of the observer at the same time because he's standing directly in between. But then if we have a look at the observer on the moving train, the observer on the moving train is travelling towards one flash of lightning, so he's travelling this way and away from the other one. So he's moving towards the lightning strike that occurred at the front of the train and away from the lightning strike that occurred at the back of the train. So because he's moving towards the one at the front, they're actually going to see the lightning strike flash at the front before they see the one at the back. Now, that's because the person is moving towards this light here. So the light is travelling, they're moving towards the light, so they see it first, when compared to this one here that they're moving away from. So, to summarise, simultaneity is relative. It means that events that occur at the same time in one frame of reference does not necessarily have to occur at the same time in another. It depends on the observer's motion. So this person saw it as simultaneous, this person did not. Hopefully that makes a bit of sense.